Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und hallo zu einem weiteren Part Let's Play Fact und Order. Ich bin MC Muffix. Beim letzten Mal sind wir hier bei der Central Stage gewesen und haben das Idol-Konzert theoretisch gewonnen. Doch irgendwieweise lief es dann nicht ganz so gut. Aus irgendeinem Grund hat sich hier die Zeit zurückgedreht. Es kam eine andere Miss Crane und wir stehen wieder hier am Anfang. Zum Glück konnten wir unser guter Alter X wieder zurückholen mit einem Command-Spell. Doch die Frage ist, was ist mit den anderen? Denn diese können sich nicht an die Ereignisse erinnern, wie unsere gute Band Axis hier zusammengeschworen hat. Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice how good you are. Have you ever considered becoming idol? I'll do it. Ellie? Oh, hey, if it isn't Puppy. Guess what? This nice lady just suddenly scouted me. Just you wait, this is going to be the start of a brand new Elizabeth Legends. I'm gonna climb the stairs to superstardom, two at the same night, right at the very top. Miss Crane, it's me, Miss Cavalette. I'm exalted, Miss Crane, do you? Très bien. Exalted, was it? You should definitely be an idol. Hey, what about me? Aren't you going to make me an idol? Oh, yes, of course. I haven't forgotten about you. I know. What if you two formed a group? No way, absolutely not. Idols are meant to stand on their own. Everyone in this world knows that. That's not necessary. I'm gonna be the world's most famous idol, and I'm gonna do it as a solo act. And no one, not even you, Puppy, is gonna get in my way. So on that note... Buffy, Elisabeth. Oh. Also Tiermatsch kreischt schöner. Tiermatsch kreischt viel schöner. Sample Elizabeth is more fab than I've ever seen in a long time. I guess we do have no choice. We have to finish this with a thing of idol against idol. So bitte Sally. Okay, Ladies and Gentlemen, dann ist es wohl Zeit, das OG-Idol. Ja, das ist eigentlich nicht bright. Nee, aber schon so halbwegs OG-Idol hier, das Fate-Kosmos hier zu bekämpfen. Also, kennt es. Castoria gewonnen. So, haben wir noch eine Castoria mit der anderen, mit der Five-Star 10? Nö, haben wir nicht. Na gut, wurscht. Geht auch so. Ja, ich darf nicht immer Chicks mitnehmen, ich check schon. Muss ich nicht, ich zwinge mich da ganz sicher nicht auf. So, müssen wir da eigentlich plagen? Eigentlich nicht. Bei Saito glaube ich nicht. So, lass mich nochmal kurz schauen. Jo. Sollte schon hinter. So. Oh Leute, das ist eine dritte Miss Crane. Zusätzlich zu der Miss Crane, der anderen Miss Crane, nein, Miss Crane. Naja. Aber ganz ernsthaft, es könnte einfach nicht sein, dass wir ein Idol-Event oder Ellie haben. Das wäre halt echt richtig strange, weil... Also, man kann sich darüber streiten, wie gut ihr Gesang ist, aber auf jeden Fall gehört sie zu den Leuten im Fate-Universum, wo du als erstes denkst, dass sie ein Idol sind. Oh, ist hier voll im Peter-Show. Was soll ich jetzt Angst haben, Mann? Weißt du, welcher ich bin? Seite, meine werte Dame, und ich bin cool drauf. War ein bisschen zu sehr groggy und ein bisschen schlecht. Und ein bisschen, ihr wisst schon, melancholisch, Depri, aber trotzdem gut drauf. Ein wunderschöner Gesang. Ein wunderschöner Gesang, der uns aber hier nicht interessiert, denn inzwischen haben wir die Idol-Welt erobert, Mann. Und Ellie, World's Idol Ellie, so der Name. Und inzwischen muss ich dir leider sagen, Ellie, du bist nicht mehr das beste Idol. Nein! Denn Saito ist das beste Idol. What? What? Freilich, schau dich an, Mann. Ich könnte mir Saito gut als, ihr wisst schon, so als Smooth Jazz-Sänger vorstellen. Ja. Heute ist mal wieder ein Tag. Yeah. Keine Lust, alle Platz zu machen. Ja, irgendwie so. So, gut. Also, Ellie ist im Weg. Immer noch sehr schade, dass Narrow Bright nicht in dem Event dabei ist, aber okay. Wie gesagt, die hatte ihren Hype schon. No! I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. I'm so bad. My tail is twitching. I can't back down now. I'm so gonna get back at you for this, Master. Just you wait. I'm gonna pull the meanest, dirtiest prank I can think of. The least expect. Okay, it's Halloween. What if I went to your next concert? Huh? Really? Yeah, I promise you I'll watch me perform solo for a whole day. Of course. I can't wait. Okay, puppy. It's a deal. I guess I can let you guys have this one. But, just to be clear, I'm not letting you off talk, cause you're my special puppy, got it? Anyway, see you later. I'm gonna make the most of the singularity. That may be the bravest thing I've ever seen you do, Senpai. Don't worry. I won't let you suffer alone. I'm sorry. This is all happening so fast that I'm still not quite sure what's going on. Who are you people? I guess this means Miss Crane lost her memories too. Well, at least we managed to find her. Why don't we head somewhere else for now? Please come with us. Don't worry, you can trust me. You see, I'm an idol. Ah! You're so cute! Oh, yes, I trust you. I'll follow you anywhere. That's definitely Miss Crane, we know. Bitte, Miss Crane, kommst du in diese dunkle Hintergasse? Ich weiß ja nicht. Glaub mir, ich bin ein Idol. Okay. Das war das letzte Mal, dass wir Miss Crane gesehen haben. Gut, dann würde ich mal sagen, war das jetzt schon mal ein kleiner Erfolg. Genau, wir gehen wieder in unsere Bude und schauen mal, ob wir die Dame hier zurückgewinnen müssen. Wieso müssen wir gegen Cast das Game? Ach, nee, einfach nicht. Wird schon werden. I can't believe I've been taken to an idol's home. This is a debt I'll have to repay. I hope we can jog Miss Crane's memory too. We just have to give it a shot. Yes, it's our only option. Listen to me, Miss Crane. Marcia is going to use a command spell to boost your spirit origin and hopefully restore your memories. Restore my memories? That's right. It's not unlike running a program on a hard disk to recover deleted data. Are you sure this is going to work? It's a risk, no question. But if anyone can tell us what's going on in the singularity, it has to be Miss Crane. So she should be our first priority when it comes to restoring memories. I'm sorry, but I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Shh, it's okay, Miss Crane. All you have to do is relax. Oh my, I've never been so close to an idol before. What is going to be? Warning. Tampering with terminal unit is forbidden. Huh? That's strange. Miss Crane just sounded like a robot. And what's this about terminal unit? Look out! A bolt of lightning similar to magic energy. That was close. Thank you, Mesh. That was an automatic counterattack spell, and it came from Miss Crane's sketchbook. Why are those sketchbooks floating? What the... I can't believe these sketchbooks for all things are attacking us relentlessly. I don't know what's going on, but for now, we need to neutralize the threat. Right, let's do the X. Oha, liebe Leute. Also, irgendjemand will nicht, dass wir hier Miss Crane knacken. Das hört sich aber wirklich mehr an, als wäre Miss Crane ein Roboter. Also wäre das nur so eine andere Einheit hier, der Miss Cranes. Naja. So, wir riden jetzt ein bisschen mit Da Vinci. Soll schon besser. Hoffe ich. Und machen hier, überrollen hier ein bisschen die Caster. Denn ihr wisst ja, Da Vinci ist ja auch ein Idol. Ich habe ihr sogar ihr Kostüm ausnahmsweise mal gegeben. Ja, also muss ich sagen, gefällt mir ihr normales Kostüm eigentlich deutlich besser. Also ich muss echt sagen, der Wishy erste Ascension ist mit Abstand beste Ascension. Aber ich dachte mal, für das Event können wir auch mal die andere rausholen. So, more damage. Das heißt es wieder, nicht Präventivbereitung, Versagen. Es ist ja die Surfmore. Beautiful Journey heißt es natürlich. Ach Leute, Mann, der Refund ist halt einfach so mega nice, Mann. Wir müssen natürlich ein bisschen auf den Damage schauen, dann besonders in der dritten Wave, aber ey Leute, der Damage ist einfach so gut. Machen wir uns zur Sicherheit mal an. Für den Fall, dass irgendwo noch dastehen sollte. Ey, ich sage ganz ernsthaft, der nächste Rider für unseren Server, den müsste man auf Level 100 endlich hochfahren, weil Leute, die können halt einfach alles farmen. Okay, jetzt nicht irgendwie Gegner mit 300.000 Leben neutral, aber so alles, was nicht, also mega krass, mega stark ist, kannst du halt locker loopen und selbst wenn du dann einen DPS hast, einen Single-Target-Einheit, die halt dann den letzten Gegner besiegt, so wie in dem Fall, ich meine, den besiegen wir auch locker. Kannst du sie ja trotzdem hernehmen. Weil sie kann die ersten 2 Runden refunden. Also locker, wenn du irgendwie mit Castoria arbeitest. Das heißt, wenn du gar nicht die Buff direkt auf sie machst. Und das ist ja auch etwas, was ich mache, aber auf der anderen Seite ist es ja so, dass sie ja gleichzeitig noch das MP der anderen Einheit auffällt. Also ich sage ja, so gut, Mann. So gut, Mann. Das Einzige ist, wie gesagt, der Damage ist nicht der Beste. Ich glaube, wir haben uns nicht mal den Overkill sogar geschafft, oder? Ja doch. Alles gut. So, passt. Und das war ein Miss Crane Schatten, den wir hier gesehen haben. Auch sehr, sehr strange. Na gut, liebe Leute, lüften wir das Geheimnis. There have been silenced. Is everyone alright? Yes, I think so. Though the killer, something attacking out of nowhere came as a shock. Anyway, that looks like it was the last of the spells cast on the sketchbook, so we should be safe now. Miss Crane is out cold, but she doesn't seem to be hurt. Let's take a closer look at those sketchbooks. Miss Crane was very insistent about us not picking, but given what just happened, we have to investigate. I'm sorry about this, Miss Crane. There's nothing but text in here. Terminal unit compulsion application conditions. Upon activation, compel terminal unit to support idols. Upon selecting an idol, compel terminal unit to provide selected idol with other idol outfit. If terminal unit determines selected idol possesses sufficient talent, compel terminal unit to encourage idol to enter a Grail concert. These are the instructions. So the sketchbook is actually a magecraft decree, one designed to manipulate someone's mind. Assuming the terminal unit is refers to Miss Crane, then that would mean she was being mind-controlled this whole time. Huh. You're awake, Miss Crane. Maybe it would have been better if I'd stayed asleep. That's why. I'd never have to know the truth about myself. Does that mean you remember something? Yes, I remember everything now. I remember all the precious times we had together. And now that I've been freed from the sketchbook spells, I remember what I really am too. The truth is, I'm just a copy of my true self, the one who possesses a holy grail. I'm what that sketchbook calls a terminal unit. I'm just a marionette my true self can use as she likes. Assuming that's true, why would the owner of the holy grail do something so convoluted? This world is a closed circle designed to let idols shine brightly for all of eternity. What do you mean? My main unit, the one who possesses the holy grail, wants nothing more than to make outfits of her own, designed for idols and see them shine brightly as a result. That is why she made the singularity it was meant to be a utopia for idols and idol outfits. This process has gone through several cycles since the singularity was first made. Whenever an idol reaches the top, the whole world is reset and a new idol is chosen. So, as the terminal unit, what's your role in all of this? The main unit has focused all of her power on maintaining the singularity. But of course, that also means she can't fulfill her desire to love, clothe, and bask in the glory of idols. So that's where I come in, even though I didn't realize it up until now. Sounds a lot like Dungeon Master playing a character in their own game. That kind of impressive. Yes, that's a good analogy. In many ways, this is like a game. One where the player picks a favorite idol, levels her up, then starts all over again after reaching the end. As a terminal unit, my job is to help reach that end. The sketchbooks you defeated were controlling this world with curses. In concert with the Holy Grail, they selected me and every other servant memories to reset everything in the singularity. The luckily Ix and myself were able to escape our buildings thanks to the boost of Mass Peace Command Spell gave us. Though that said, I'm still impressed you managed to remember everything, Ix. I'm a foreigner and an idol. I'm used to being an outsider. Unfortunately, while I may be freed from the curse hold now, I will lose my memories again once an idol wins the next Grail concert. So the sketchbook curse is going to enhance you again the next time everything's reset. Yes, once this world is reset, the sketchbook will no doubt trap me in their clutches again. And once they do, I'll compelled to find a new idol to stand, make an outfit for and encourage to aim for the top. Hang on. Huh? It's not like the sketchbook controlled everything about you. Master's right. Yes, you may have been compelled to look for a new idol. But nothing in the sketchbook's conditions said anything about how you're supposed to choose her. Which means that back when you first chose me, that was entirely on this decision. That's right. I'm certain the sketchbook couldn't have been controlling every action, Miss Crane. I know the time we spent together on Access really meant something to you. Mush. No matter how many times you may have done this before, you're still the same as Gray, who was part of the Chaldea production with us. There's no other version of you with those memories. So does that mean I can still stay with you all? Not just okay, we want you to stay with us. Ah, those words. I've heard those words a few times before, when others have tried to stop me from leaving. Up until now I've always had no choice but to leave anyway. It's just who I am. But this time, I think I can stay. I certainly don't want to part ways like this. In fact, I'd like nothing more than to stay together forever. Thank you, everyone. I swear I will serve you to the very best of my ability. Glad to have you back, Miss Crane. I'm glad that's settled, but what do we do now? I think I might have an idea about that. Let's go back to my atelier. Erstmal Kostüm, oder? Yeah, I knew it. Even my atelier has been reset. That was before we formed Access. So it would seem. I don't see any signs of map cosmetics or cats. Cookwares everywhere. It's tragic. All the sweets I had in the refrigerator gone. So once the world is reset, everything goes back to the way it was. It seems there's nothing we can do about that. So then our only option to wrest control of the Holy Grail away from the main self, of course that's easier said than done. I'm sure the main unit has set up some form of insurance designed to maintain the singularity. Insurance? My guess is that she set the singularity to automatically reset the moment she's in any danger. So it's like an auto reset macro that kicks in right before the game's over screen. I guess our hands are more tight than we thought. However, let's not forget we also have a caster of our own right. Here. They made just a copy of who's managed to escape my main unit's hold over me. I'm still Miss Crane. And my being the same as her means I should have major advantage when it comes to using Magecraft. Hey, that's right. If you're here, then you can also use the same kind of spells. Exactly. So I'm going to alter up to my atelier so I can weave together a real hoop of a spell. I also are using plenty of tricks. I'm afraid I don't share the details with you. As always, you just have to make sure you don't peek while I'm working. We won't, I promise. Yes, I'm sure you won't. Alright, we'll put the plan into action on the final day of the great concert. In the meantime, I only ask you to be patient while I work on my latest creation. Got it. Then while we're waiting, I work on my skills too. There's one thing in particular I'd really like to sing. Sicher dieses Lied hier, hey, wir sind Freunde, wir müssen zusammenhalten. Das, was sie halt schon mal Map und Tammy hier vorgesungen hat. Tamcat. Nicht Tammy. So. Okay, dann würde ich sagen, haben wir nochmal schön Zeit, bevor wir hier gleich mit, Section 7, verteilt. Wir haben ja noch ein Kapitel. Here. Hope you're not working too hard, Miss Crane. Oh, hello, Miss P. I see you're there. You're burning the midnight oil tomb. Would you like to have some tea? There's some sweets EX recommended to us. Delicious. What a wonderful time to be alive. Back when I first began weaving, both tea and sweet were luxuries that only people could only dream of. Though, of course, it may be silly for me to talk about how things were in the olden times, since I never really belonged in either the human or monster world. Are you sure it's okay for you to share that with me? Maybe it's just because I'm still feeling good about being freed from the sketchbooks held on me, but yes, I don't feel like I need to hide that anymore. And I'm afraid I do still have to leave if I'm ever seen at work. That's how the story of the Grateful Crane goes, yes? There's nothing I can do about that. It's meant I've had to say any painful goodbyes to people I cared about very much. I suppose it just goes to show how difficult it is for humans and non-humans to remain together. You know, Miss P, Mesh told me that you're a very distinguished master. She also said you've met lots of different people and that you've also had to say goodbye to many of them. So please tell me, what do farewells mean to you? They're painful, but that's not all they are. Yes, I'm just saying goodbye. It's a sad, lovely, wretched experience. Once you decided to be with someone, it's only natural you want to be with them forever. But to say goodbye are more than just that. Does that mean I think there's also something good about them? I suppose there are a number of songs about how the pain of lost love can make you stronger. People have said as much since ancient time. I suppose they can't all be wrong. But personally, I could never understand that when a relationship ends, everything you had with the person disappears. It's because even if I'll never see them again, I'll always have my memory of them. Memories that are so stronger and more valuable than the peace of mind of knowing you'll be together forever. You're not just saying that, you really truly believe it. No fair, Mass P. Those eyes of yours have seen so many things over the course of your many journeys. There's simply no way I can look into them and argue with that you said. Alright, I weave the dance of yours into my spell as the final binding thread. If there really is hope to be found even after parting ways, if there's really is more than to pay found on saying goodbye, then I'd like to see it for myself. I may never get the chance in this life, but even so, one day I hope I get to see what you mean. Thank you, Miss P. I don't think even my main unit has ever had a conversation quite like this. Fachliche Gespräche mit MC Muffix. Okay, liebe Leute, dann ist es wohl an der Zeit hier, dass wir erstmal den Quarter einsacken und hier die finalen Vorbereitungen für das letzte Kapitel vorbereiten. Aber bevor wir zum Idle Kolosseum gehen... das Idle Kolosseum, was ist das Idle Kolosseum? Gute Frage. Müssen wir noch eine von den anderen Quests machen. Eine optionale Quest haben wir noch. Würde ich sagen, machen wir jetzt hier erstmal hier diese schöne Aufgabe. Die hätten wir eigentlich schon alle früher machen können, dann wären es chronologisch gewesen, aber das ist jetzt, glaube ich, nicht so schlimm. Deswegen hauen wir die hier noch schnell rein. Live by talking about dreams. Und dann hören wir hier uns an, was die Idols so zu sagen haben. Did you all get your drinks? I did. I have indeed. Right here. Then here's our valiant effort in the first round of the great concert and your lovely rival's access. Cheers! Cheers! I can feel it making my way to my stomach. The only thing that would make it taste better would if we had one. Don't beat yourself up about thinking about what we could have been, Lady Ushibaka. Trust me on that. Oh yes, you're right. My deepest apologies, Princess Helena. Don't worry, I absolutely understand how you feel. Still, all that aside, seeing you all here with me reminds me of something important. We haven't truly lost anything. We're still idols, and we still have Mahatma. Oh, excuse me, could I have a refill, please? You already finished your drink? Excuse me, Princess Helena, fair night. Yes. I'm so sorry to bother you, but I just wanted to say I'm a loyal citizen of the Mahatma Kingdom. I was there for you in the incredible Kirei concert show too. It was the most touching thing I've ever seen. Oh gosh, look at me, I'm a mess. I'm sorry, I just... Lady Terra, it's alright, I hear you loud and clear. You didn't say anything more. Thank you, my subject. Now, wherever you go, you will always be there with your spirit, in your spirit. Thank you so much for your support. We love you. Not at all. Thank you so much. You're right, Princess Helena. We haven't lost our fans' love either. You may be a woman of a few words, Lady Terra, but when you speak, you know just what to say. Her skin was hot to touch. Her blood was boiling. Her words were the words of a true warrior. At least, that's what I think. I think so too. Yes. As earnest as hers would never lie. Definitely. Which is all the more reason to work on making my hopes next show better than ever. If we rework at it, I know we can defeat Axis next time. You're right. As your command, Princess. Although, what exactly should our next move be? Good point. We have to give it some serious discussion at the next Mahatma meeting. Agreed. But for now, let's relax and cheer up enjoying this delicious meal. Excuse me, we'd like to order more food, please. Huh, you already ate everything on the table, Lady Altera? Oh well, nothing more we can do now. Could I get another refill too, please? Saufen, fressen, so gehört sich das. Alright, let's get this Mahatma meeting started. Today we'll be discussing where to take Ma Bob's next album. I have an idea. What if we collaborate with someone? That was quick, Lady Ushibaka. Do you have someone in mind? I do. Master capable CEO of well-known company once said, yesterday's enemies is today's capital alliance. So I propose that our option for a collaboration would be Axis. Plus I would love to team up with them. That sounds great. I'm completely on board. We can talk on them after the great concert is over. Joining forces with a former rival is always a welcome development. One that is only made possible by virtue of this war being fought with a song instead of violence. Alright, add your list of viable possibilities. However, there's still one problem we need to solve, namely, what would be the story we make Axis be about? Exactly. I know we can't decide on the whole thing ourselves, but we do need to put some ideas together to show them. Let's take EX Charm for example. Now, what do we think when we think of her? Japanese sweet, glasses, space? 3 words, Space Mahatma Kingdom. Oh yes, I've heard of stories like that. They're called sci-fi, right? Science fiction. That would be quite a leap from our current romantic swords and sorcery motive. Well, Princess Helena already has the mysterious flying saucer that descends from space whenever she prays. That's just the Mahatma Kingdom's guardian deity. It's all fantasy, no science. Yes, Princess, as you say. Still, I do get the point, John. If we change too much too fast, our citizens may have trouble accepting it. We need to handle this very carefully, which means we need to bring in a seasoned expert. Did someone say seasoned expert? Who goes there? Oh, well, if you're going to ask, I would thank you to wait for your answer before coming after me with your sword. Oh, Lord Shakespeare, what brings you here? And how did you get through our extremely tight security? Our mind is often ourselves to lie, which we scrape to heaven. Above all, I hear it calls for a seasoned expert, that is to say, calls for a writer. Yes, a writer, that is what a mob truly needs now. I'll wrap him up and send him back where he came from. Don't worry, if you don't have a box big enough for him, I'll find a way to make him fit whatever it takes. To suffer the slings and arrows of your words, my dear. You haven't seen anything yet. Fair Princess Helena, please give this poor world-class Alpha a chance. You're absolutely confident, are you? Aren't you? No, that's anything new for you. Impressive, Arthur. I now see what they mean when they talk about having a thick skin. Now, Jean. Let's give him a chance. He is one of the greatest writers in history after all. We should at least hear him out. Well, Princess, if you insist. But first we should bring our visitor some tea. Nay, good lady. No need to trouble yourself on my behalf. Is this tea taken? No, don't mind if I do then. Oh yes, by all means, make yourself at home. Tara, could you come over here a moment? Understood. I'll make arrangement for tea at once. Delicious. There is my Kingdom tea is the most delightful fragrance. I'm glad to hear like it, Shakespeare. Now tell us, why are you here? You're too kind, my ladies. My proposition for you is a simple one. Hire me to write the Maop stories and I shall make your manner of problems disappear. For example, to make our earlier sci-fi Maop's idea work, you need to merely separate it from your usual fantasy realm. If you present it to the audience as the story of a single night stream, our festival where all usual bets are off, the audience is sure to accept it without question. I see. We could make it a side story, that sounds perfect. Do you have any other ideas you can share? Gladly. There, I think that should do it. That had far more massacres, coincidental encounters and complex relationships entangled than I was expecting. True, but I also can't deny that I'm intrigued to see what happens next. The man certainly knows his craft. That's even better than I hoped. I'm back, Princess Helena. May I have a word, please? Got it. Thanks, Lady Arthur. Okay, Shakespeare, there's just one problem. Yes? What might that be? Deadlines. When you say you have the script to us on Friday, you do know that doesn't mean Monday, next week, right? Yes, of course. Great, then I look forward to seeing you again once your work is done and you're all cleaned up. There you are, producer. Oh! What is all this? What's going on? I was just looking into Sir Shakespeare's there, and it seems he has multiple unmet deadlines. As such, it would be far too dangerous to entrust them with a new project. He's the mysterious producer behind the super talented boy band troupe The Globe. Now he has people chasing him down over his failure to meet the deadline for the Globe's latest musical script. My apologies for the serums, ladies of the St. Martin operating. Now come on with us, producer Shakespeare. We need you to get back to work on our show. Now! Indeed. Swordmaster Musical will be lost without your script. This is no time to be fantasizing about working on other projects, Shakespeare. On that note, go ahead, Mart, my knights. Yes, sir. Taking my voice now. Sir, here goes nothing, sir. What? Orders! I was truly looking forward to writing the Maop story. It sounded like so much fun. Still, this fanboy is not about to give up. One of these days, you must do collaboration with the Globe. Thank you, Sir Shakespeare. I can't wait for that day to come. I wonder when they're going to be. I'm afraid Shakespeare is afflicted with CDS, Chronicle Deadline Syndrome. Still, every job must come to an end. Someday, at least I hope so. So when this one ends, I hope you give him another chance. Phew, that meeting turned out to be much more of an ordeal than I expected. And all we got to do now is the idea to calibrate its access. Oh, that's alright. There's nothing wrong with having the occasional unproductive day. Personally, I've had a great deal of fun just talking about our story's ideas. Me too. If nothing else, this proves that our lovely dream world is so wonderful that even the great author has taken interest in it. Dream world, that's right. This is a dream. The entire Mahatma's kingdom is a fleeting dream. Yes, it's a beautiful, happy dream, but also fragile, and so easy to wake from. You know, like boundless love, it's just an illusion we all have to come up with. But as long as we truly believe in it, will never disappear. And as long as we continue to demonstrate it existed in our hearts, our citizens are sure to follow us there. Yes, you're right. Even if the day should come when we need to leave the singularity. This beautiful kingdom we share in our hearts will remain treasure we can cherish forever. Absolutely. Even once the final curtain has closed, St. Mahatma operatic legend will never end. So, das Mahatma Kingdom wird niemals fallen. Ich fand das sehr gut bei Shakespeare, man. Kann sich eigentlich mit Osaka Behime in irgendeinen Raum verziehen und hier Skript schreiben. Okay, liebe Leute, noch ein kleiner Comment-Cut. Und dann würde ich sagen, machen wir jetzt hier erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Und beim nächsten Mal geht es dann wieder weiter mit der Hauptstory. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.